Hi, my name is Emmy, and welcome to my Euphoria Season 2 Style Analysis series. In today's video, I'll be analyzing the style of our beloved Maddy Perez. This analysis discusses Maddy's fashion style and its purpose and meaning in the story of Euphoria. Additionally, I'll be talking about the color palette, makeup, aesthetics, and store recommendations for people who are interested in Maddy's style. And as pertains to most TV shows, here's your usual spoiler alert. Maddy has been one of the most beloved characters throughout the Euphoria series. While Season 1's Maddy was often struggling with doing what was good for her and opting for things that felt good in the moment, Season 2's Maddy has shown us what we want to see, which is her journey to self-love. Maddy's gradual respect for her own wants and needs becomes increasingly apparent also in her wardrobe choices. Before we dive in, let's have a look at what Maddy wore in Season 2. In Season 2, Maddy's style has been slowly shifting from her usual flashier styles to minimalist looks. Season 1's Maddy enjoyed wearing prints and patterns, a lot of bright blues, purples, and pinks, as well as reds and yellows. In Season 2, Maddy's style shifts from its more girly undertones to a more mature and serious one. She still wears her blues and purples and the leopard prints as usual, but something about Maddy's style changed with her new perspectives in Season 2. Perhaps it was the breakup with Nate, or the need to feel grown up, but Maddy's style became darker and more muted alongside with her view of the world. So, what purpose do Maddy's outfits have in the narration of her story in Euphoria? To understand Maddy's choices behind her fashion, we need to first understand the person Maddy was becoming in Season 2. Maddy goes through a lot of back and forth conversations about her past and future in Season 2, wondering if she will always be a mess due to her partial desire to still hold on to Nate, as well as her clear passion for a future that prioritizes her needs and wants. From the first few episodes, we already noticed Maddy's desires and goals to have a future similar to the rich housewife mother of the kid she's babysitting for, Samantha. A life outside of her current small circle, a life in which she can be the person she's always tried to depict herself as in Season 1. We already know from her past that Maddy wants to become like the wealthy ladies that visit her mother's nail salon. But up until her breakup with Nate, Maddy didn't think there was another way to reach that goal than to be with a man, no matter how toxic. Her secret dress-up fashion shows in Samantha's walk-in closet give her a taste of what life outside of her small bubble could look like. Maddy becomes much more independent and assertive this season, without Nate to cling on to, and so her style transforms into something similarly bold. The sharp winged eyeliner, the cutout dresses, and the overall more toned down looks really reflect on the changes in her attitude. I think the most important factor that is ever so often hinted to us is that in Season 1 we knew that while Maddy acted with confidence in a fake it till you make it fashion, she actually begins to truly possess the ability to love and respect herself throughout Season 2. This is part of the reason as to why we begin to see a clear consistency in her choice of outfits and makeup, but also how it reflects onto Cassie, who is desperately trying to find an identity to copy so Nate would like her. Even though Maddy struggles with constant betrayal in her relationships, and is seen most often in black clothing, perhaps to showcase her mental state, this darker mood also gives us an inside view of her perception of her relationships with others. When Maddy is with friends she trusts, we often see her in vibrant and bright outfits, but the most prominent pieces in her wardrobe are her muted down, minimalist pieces. Especially after Cassie's revealed betrayal, and thus an end of a friendship with Maddy. Almost every scene with Maddy alone, she is dressed in black, as if mourning yet another lost connection. In fact, it is only around Kat and Jules that she wears more colors like her green romper and white cropped blouse. The biggest catalyst for Maddy's style evolution, however, is the gifted purple sequin dress she receives from Samantha at the end of the season. Purple is a color of wisdom, bravery, and spiritual growth. We see Maddy pull off this color only 3 times, once in Season 1 when she ultimately challenges Nate and his criticism of her at the carnival, and again when she wears the sequin dress twice throughout Season 2. perhaps this means Maddy's future is brighter as she takes back control of her own life and choices. Maddy's other prominent color choices have been specifically light greens and blues. One of the meanings behind the color blue is freedom or serenity. It is almost as if this bigger shift to hints of blues in all of Maddy's outfits represent the sense of freedom she received since closing a chapter with Nate. Green, on the other hand, is associated with growth and rebirth, yet another indicator of Maddy's fresh start. These colors are often showcased in soft and feminine textures, ruffles, and cuts in Maddy's outfits, which brings a certain sense of calmness and mature beauty to her. Furthermore, these colors appear on her usually when she's interacting with Nate or Cassie. For example, in her discussion with Nate about the past, she wears the all-green slip dress and robe, and with the reveal of Cassie's betrayal, she's wearing a baby blue crochet top. Both of these outfits have a softness to them, and we don't see Maddy wear much color again until the season finale where she wears her green romper and finally gets a little moment of revenge with Cassie. I think we all loved the fierce and witty Maddy of season 1, but this new mature and wiser version of her is truly worth the praise. With a handful of traumatic experiences shaking up her perception of the world, I think Maddy's clothing choices in season 2 are a reflection of the healthier, happier, and independent woman she's becoming. Color palette. In addition to blues, purples, greens, and black, Maddy has a 90s style blue and gold combination in a lot of her accessories and makeup. She will often style white with her lighter color choices, and overall her outfits are much more toned down and simplified compared to season 1. Sometimes we see hints of pinks and reds, but these are less prominent. Fashion. Despite the small shakeup in Maddy's outer appearance, there are a few types of pieces that she wears consistently throughout both seasons. The first is cutout pieces, whether it's a top, dress, or pants. These pieces hold a lot of power to them and remain as one of her staple pieces. The second is cropped baby tees and cardigans. A lot of Maddy's outfits are cropped or cut in a way that reveals some of her chest, stomach, or thigh area. This season Maddy shies away from excessive prints apart from the leopard and floral prints, but she keeps the low-cut jeans and the flare-out pants. Newer outfits that replace some of Maddy's more girly, youthful looks are mini dresses in solid colors with a little something extra, like ruffles or subtle floral prints. Monochrome and matching outfits are also big for her this season, as well as luxurious textures such as silk and wool. Overall, Maddy's style is less about prints and textures, and more about subtle details in more minimalist outfits to make them pop. For example, her silver paw print nip covers in the lilac outfit add a little detail that makes the outfit pop. In her ideal world, Maddy would probably wear designer statement pieces such as the Chanel monochrome outfit Samantha owns, or the purple sequin dress Maddy eventually receives. If you wish to copy her style your cutout tops or dresses with some jeans, leggings, or A-line miniskirts. For dresses, choose more high-end materials and minimalistic or monochrome pieces, such as slip dresses or dresses with a little bit of something extra to add a little wow factor. Don't forget to add some matching heels and accessorize moderately. Maddy's aesthetic. Season 1's Maddy was all about the glam and the Y2K aesthetic, mixed in with some trendy and modern soft girl outfits. But Season 2's Maddy has something else in store for us. With her makeup and outfits resembling more mature and feminine serious aesthetics, I think Maddy's aesthetic is a mix of 90s glam and minimalism, with elements of soft baddie. All of these aesthetics work well with each other since their focus is a clean and polished look, with something small added to make it shine. The outfit combinations resemble some of the 90s pop fashion, and the slip dresses and monochrome outfits are very minimalist. Because Maddy has an edgier appearance, soft baddie balances out these two aesthetics, with the cutout styles and sharp and grunge-like details added to otherwise softer outfits. Accessories. Maddy accessorizes almost exclusively with gold and rhinestone pieces. Her go-to choices are gold hoop earrings paired with her gold and rhinestone mixed necklace with her name on it. Sometimes she wears silver paired with rhinestones or by itself, such as silver hoop earrings, but Maddy's definitely more of a gold and diamonds kind of girl. Other accessories include matching bags, belts, and shoes, usually in the same color as the rest of her outfits. She often wears heels this season compared to her usual sneakers in Season 1. Maddy's hair is often up in a high or low bun, or in half-up half-down styles with some baby hairs or bangs styled at the front with gel or curls. When her hair is down, it's usually in soft waves. Makeup. Maddy's go-to look this season is sharp winged eyeliner paired with a 90s inspired blue eyeshadow and a brick brown lipstick combination. She sometimes adds hints of gold shimmer as well. Unlike in season 1, there are less rhinestones and more subtle hints of gold and blue in general, and Maddy never budges from the darker brown lipsticks. Her usual makeup in general is more earthy than in season 1, staying away from greens or purples. Instead, she sometimes wears shades of red, gold, blue, and brown as her eyeshadow. Sometimes, however, she will go for more vibrant makeup when she's matching a monochrome look, like with her green romper outfit and lilac set. Where to shop? Since Maddy's style is fairly common and simple, it will be easy to find clothes for it. While doing some research on Maddy's outfits, I came upon a helpful website that lists where most of her and other Euphoria characters' outfits are from. If you wish to directly shop Maddy's closet, I'll link the website in the description. But for those of us hoping to simply be inspired by her style, I would recommend you try thrifting, independent designers like Acna, who designed the cutout dress, For 11 Lemons and similar stores for the more feminine pieces like corsets, and ASOS or House of CB for the basics and the extra wow factor. That's it for today's video. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to stay tuned in for more content like this. Let me know who you'd like to see a style analysis of next, and I'll see you next time.